Welcome to Edison Investment Research's website. I'm joined for this interview by Derek Terrington. Derek, you're an expert, an analyst in the media sector. We're talking about Euromoney. Now, everybody knows international financial markets have been a very difficult place to operate in since 2008. Tell us about Euromoney, how they've been operating in that market, and a bit about their profile.
Euromoney serves the international financial community and supplies information to that whole market. Its strategy has been to essentially follow the money within those markets, by which I mean the growth has been in the emerging markets area rather than in the developed world. And you can see this in the different GDP trends, and you can also see it in the demand for information on emerging markets, which takes place within emerging markets themselves and in developed markets where the big banks need to be focused on developed markets as potential clients for new business.
When you're talking about this type of operation, you have to talk about the debate and perhaps the challenges of print versus digital technology. And perhaps you could also talk about the role of Euromoney's brand in this process.
Well, the company continues to invest in the migration of its information products onto digital platforms. That's a trend that will continue, of course. It also has successful print products which mainly serve the information needs of the emerging markets, and they still sell well in emerging markets where their brand resonates very strongly. And because of that, the products that they sell attract advertising on a regular basis. By comparison with other business-to-business companies, Euromoney's done extremely well out of its print products still, and that's down to the strength of its brands, although the broader market trends are clearly in favour of digitally based information.
The brand is also important when you come to live events, for getting people together either for conferences or just doing business together face to face.
The top events within any sector or industry attract a lot of top people and attract audiences and sponsorship. And those are the ones that really make the money.
So just explain a bit more about the growth strategy, particularly related to emerging markets, and also the role of acquisitions in this strategy.
Well, they have focused on emerging markets as the source of growth simply because they are growing 4 or 5 times faster than the developed world. The strategy has been to essentially sustain growth in those areas and also to focus on database products. And a lot of the demand for those sort of products comes from the emerging world anyway. So you've got the two streams running together there. And probably they've accounted for 80% of the company growth over the past 5 years.
What is the importance of the revenue mix and also its relevance to subscriptions when we're talking about Euromoney?
The attraction of subscriptions revenue is that it's quite regular. You get a cash flow advantage. You've got the opportunity to possibly put price increases in, and it's generally steadier and the margins are generally higher. So they continue to focus that, and of course the investment in database businesses plays to that as well, because most data products are subscription products.
Let's conclude. Let's look at, we've looked at where they've been, we've looked at their brand, we've looked at digital versus print. Where are they going in the next 2 to 3 years as far as an investor is concerned?
Well, they've set out their strategy for continuing to move the business in favour of digital and in favour of subscriptions. They will have to get through a fairly difficult period in the short term as the financial markets remain very nervous. But on the other hand, the strategy they've established now and made work successfully over the past 4 or 5 years should continue to help them deliver growth.
Excellent. Derek Terrington, media analyst here at Edison Investment Research. Thank you for sharing your thoughts about Euromoney with us today.
Thank you.